Hello guys, this is Big Busta from the Great Hackers team. Today I'm going to show you how to create a form signature. What you want to start off by doing is creating a file new 400 by 100 contents transparent. It doesn't matter what Photoshop you're using really. I'm using a relatively old one, 7.0. It's not the best but still not the worst, so use what you got. Alright, in this tutorial, you're gonna make a form signature, like I've already said. Kind of looks like this little shadow halo thing. You can use whatever picture you want. Just have fun with it and create what you want. Okay, so for this tutorial, what you want to start off by doing is after you create your new layer, go to Filter, Render, Clouds. And now that you have your clouds here, what you can do is create 4 brand new layers. Now select your first layer and select your brush tool. I'm going to be using a grudge brush, and for that what I want to do is kind of just select anywhere on this and set the opacity to about 50%. Okay. Now select your next layer and do that for all of the layers here. Okay. Let's select that for 50%. Okay, you see how it kind of all meshes together when you set the opacity down, so it's unique in its way, in its own kind of way. Okay, I added an extra one there. It's okay. It won't hurt anything. Okay, now I like this one just because the idea of it looks pretty cool. Looks like a kind of a brick horror scene if you look at it in a kind of a way. If you don't see that, you know, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. And if you don't like that, you can press Control I and it'll invert it. But I'm just gonna leave it the same. Okay, so after that's done, select your bottom layer. After that's layer selected, go to Image Adjustments, Hue/Saturation. You can press Control U on a keyboard. For Windows, I'm not sure about a Mac, not too comfortable with those yet. I'm going to select a nice yellow black. You can select whatever color you would like. It's not going to hurt this tutorial in any way. Okay, so I'm going to just get that tool off so the paintbrush starts going in there. Just go to File, Open, and select the picture you're going to use. I already have one cut out. If you don't, you can find a nice one on Google Images. I just typed in Master Chief and it came up with a pretty white background, like this one right here. Let's see, where did it go? Right here. He came up with that, and I just got the magic eraser tool and took out his background. Okay, when you have that done and you have them all out of your background, press Control V and drag them over. Not Control V, just press V and drag them over. I'm sorry. And what you want to do, if he's a little bit too big, you can close out of this. You can open this up all the way and press Control T. Now, what Control T does is it opens up this kind of window where you see his picture, where you see the outline of his picture. You can drag it down, make it as small as you need, and let's see, about like that would be fine. Okay, you can press Enter, and it saves it there. What I'm going to do, though, just to make sure nothing's outlining it, I'm going to select the crop tool from the top left to the bottom right and hit delete and then enter. Okay, after that's all done, you see how it's kind of over the grudge and it looks pretty cool. Looks okay, not that bad. I'm gonna minimize this again. Okay, after that what you want to do is you want to select your rectangular marquee tool. I'm not 100% how to pronounce it, everybody calls it different. Set your feather to 20% or 20 pixels and just select over a little region of them and press delete and it kind of fades out his weapon. It fades out the picture. Make sure you do have the picture selected though. Let's see here. You will get a error that pops up with no pixels over 50%, which is pretty stupid in Photoshop. Let's go back a couple steps. And here, that looks fine. Okay. This is madness. And it's being a bitch, so There we go. Delete. Okay, now it's kind of faded. You can press Control D to deselect it. See it's kind of faded in there. Looks kind of I don't know, kind of looks different. You can change the opacity if you want to, if you feel like it. I'm just gonna leave it at 100%. Okay, so after that's all done, you can select your text tool and draw in your box. I'm not using any fancy text, just Arial Black, regular 24 PT, and then crisp. Type in what you want. Big Busta for me. And yeah, you can move it around if you want to. Select it where you want. And then go ahead and drag it down here and select a brand new layer. Copy it. Select on your copied layer and go to Filter, Blur, Motion Blur. Rasterize it, it's okay. And you want to select the angle to about 90 degrees. Then you put the distance to 25 pixels apiece, and it looks something about like this. Looks pretty cool. And that's the end of the Photoshop, but if you would like to put anything else in the background, like drop shadows, anything, you're more than welcome to. You can put a drop shadow in there, it just makes it darker, some inner shadow, outer glow, inner glow. You can put anything in there, bevel. You know, just mess around with it a little bit, find what you like. It is your signature. You're free to do what you want. And here we go. This is the Photoshop tutorial for forms from Big Busta. Remember to check out the website, GrayHackersTeam at spurs.com. Thank you for watching.